Yo, 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 Da Mafia, welcome to yet another edition of the Da Mafia Report. Guys, this extended break without a Buffalo Bills game really gave me an opportunity to start making more vids and just crank out as much content as I possibly can, especially since we're waiting on that matchup against the Baltimore Ravens. Just as you can see, I know that we already went through the pregame for the Ravens. We went through the playoff scenarios. We went through a variety of different topics, but I thought I was going to do something different with this video. Right as you remember last video, I said that I started my own subreddit. It was r/Don Mafia. And what I thought that we should do today is really go on ahead and just go through some of the submissions. We can look at some of the ridiculous memes that you guys sent me, some of the hot takes that I found on there as well, and we can overall have a discussion about the Buffalo Bills in general, and we'll just dive right into it. And alright guys, r/Don Mafia, just like I said, the very first submission. We need this Josh Allen to show up Sunday so we can set the NFL world on fire. Now, I'm not sure whether or not that I could really show this entire thing because I do want this video to be monetized, but in case any of you have seen South Park, where Randy rolls around his testicles in a damn wheelbarrow. That's what we have here. Nice artwork. Very nice artwork. Thank you so much, Elliot517. Why Tom Brady is top 2 most hated quarterback. Thanks, man. For what? I'm no longer the most hated quarterback in the NFL. I mean, I still hate Tom Brady the most. National TV. We are on national TV almost everywhere, second week in a row. I know, it's exciting, right? That's something that Bills fans really haven't been able to experience throughout the past couple of 20 years, especially once we went through that drought. I mean, last week was against the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, obviously. I'm pretty sure that we're being showed in like 90% of the U.S. at the 1 o'clock game. And then, of course, we have Sunday Night Football, which was flexed right against the Steelers. And then we also have that Saturday game against the Pats the week afterwards. I mean, we're finally starting to get that recognition that we so rightfully deserve. But let's hope that we have a very similar outing like we did last week. You watch Rico's new video. In short, he's basically saying stop Ingram and the run game and shut down the receivers first. Because at that point, Lamar, rushing or not, is not going to be able to carry the whole team. Yeah, most definitely. I'm actually a huge fan of Rico and the Buffalo Fanatics YouTube channel. I highly doubt that you've never heard of them, but in case you haven't, I highly recommend checking them out. His video is right. Right at the end of the day, it's really not how are we going to stop Lamar Jackson. He's going to put up points regardless of what defense he goes up against. One thing that we need to take away from him is his air attack. And I have strong confidence in our secondary that we can take that away. Because, yeah, I mean, he can rush on us all day, but if we completely shut down his pass attack, then there's no team in the NFL that can win just by running the ball each and every single play. I'm sorry. It's not happening in the NFL. This one legitimately looks like a mixtape that's about to be dropped by Sean McDermott. Like, right now, dude, man, looks like he's just absolutely getting roasted in a rap battle. And he's just sitting back. He's ready to drop some bars. The most important thing that the Bills need to do to win is to get a defensive or special teams touchdown. Could definitely see it. I think that it's going to be tough because Lamar really doesn't turn the ball over so much. I think he's only had 1 fumble all year. He's had 3 picks the past 8 games. So, I mean, trust me, I'm not going to say no to a pick 6 or some type of fumble recovery for a touchdown. That would be absolutely awesome. Really, at the end of the day for this game, I think that Josh Allen needs to win this for us. I mean, as good as our defense is, I really think that soon as when we touch the football, it needs to end in 6. Each and every single drive needs to end in 6 for us to win this game. So that's my thing right there. Quick question. Why is it Don Mafia, not Dan Mafia? That is a great question. It's probably not as cool as you guys would think it is. In college, I was in a fraternity, and there was about 4 other Dans right within that fraternity, so they just ended up calling me Don Juan. Then once my senior year came around, it just turned into Don, so that was my nickname growing up, especially in college. So when I first started my YouTube channel, I started asking my buddies around, and I was just like, hey, what should I call my YouTube audience? And they said Don Mafia. So, yeah, hence why you guys are the Don Mafia. Probably my favorite ESPN playoff machine scenario. The Bills in the first seed, the Ravens second, and there's no Patriots. And the Patriots are not in the results of this playoff calculator. That is absolutely gold. That is 110% gold. I love every minute of that. I mean, one could hope, right? Let's just hope the Patriots lose out and we win out. Wouldn't that just be the cherry on top of this 2019 year? Don't get your hopes up too high, Buffalo. I feel that. I really feel that. And I can't tell you how many times someone's told me, like, yo, Dan, like, you're getting way too high on Buffalo. Like, you need to come back down to earth. Like, you're going to be humbled real quick. And then below, like, so your boy's on the moon right now. You know what I mean? Just absolutely loving everything that our team has to offer. All right, so like I said, that was my Reddit page right now. It currently only has 54 members. I'm really trying to, skyrocket that up. But just for the sake of some great content, I figured that we should just go ahead and go to the actual Buffalo Bills Reddit in the meantime. Right until I can grow the Dom Mafia Reddit. From then on out, we will just exclusively focus on the Dom Mafia Reddit. But, all right, once upon a Sunday chili, while I pondered drunk and silly, over many a match against the scary birds of Baltimore, quaff the Bisons, nevermore. Quaff. Love that. That got my playoff tickets mega thread. That is awesome. Can you believe that Bills fans legitimately went out and we sold out a stadium, and it's not even for sure whether or not that we'll be hosting that game or we'll be in the wild card round, and fans already sold that shit out. Dude, we have the best fans in the NFL. Prove me wrong. We finished, you started. Chicago Bears, Buffalo Bills, embarrassing the Cowboys on national television. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Like, don't get me wrong, was super pumped when we just exposed the Cowboys on national television, but the way that they've been playing, man, especially since how they choked last night against the Chicago Bears, I mean, now I'm just thinking, like, maybe they just suck. Josh Allen holding a full-size Gatorade bottle. Yeah, I would say so. Yo, now this is a post that deserves an upvote. For all you people that have been clamoring for Josh to throw a 300-yard game, if there wasn't more evidence than Dak Prescott throwing for over 300 yards the past 8 games to prove that it is absolutely irrelevant, this should really just put the cherry on top for you. The race of 0-54, the season's passing yardage leader, has never won the Super Bowl. Let's just look at some of the past couple of quarterbacks and let's see what's going on. Ben Roethlisberger in 2018 missed the playoffs. Tom Brady lost Super Bowl. Drew Brees missed playoffs. Ben Roethlisberger lost wild card. Throwing for 300 yards is
pointless.
Josh Allen actually has a higher drop rate this season than he did last season. He currently leads the league in drop rate amongst starting quarterbacks. That is actually really interesting. I had no idea about that. I would probably have to blame Dawson Knox for that, to be honest with you, but whatever, he's a rookie. We'll cut him some slack. Yeah, so this right here, have been super excited about this from the very beginning because these two have so many similar stats. It's out of this world. And was trying to explain to some of those Ravens fans, like, listen, like, you keep talking about, like, how great Lamar is, but, I mean, Josh is, a very similar quarterback to Lamar Jackson, maybe minus the rush yards and stuff, which is absolutely amazing. But Josh has been developing as a passer. It's going to be a shootout, and I cannot wait to see it. It's going to be some grade A football. That's going to get an upvote. Josh Allen, a love story. I mean, we got to read it, right? Dear Josh, it's crazy to think how fast all of this is happening, you and I. At first, I didn't want to believe it, right, because I didn't want to get hurt again. It's been the same thing over and over, and I was starting to think that maybe what I was looking for wasn't out there. But you're different. When I look at you, I get a feeling in the pit of my stomach. It's only 3 years, but damn it, look at us. And I put on something cute for you every Sunday. Maybe it'll help him get going. I think to myself, but you don't need help. You can last longer in a season than any other guy I've been with. You just perform. The way you use your legs is almost flirtatious and a tease. There's a magic between us. I feel you deep in my soul. Not a night goes by where I don't think about you. My friends think I'm crazy. Really? Josh Allen? Don't waste your time on him, honey. He'll probably never get you a ring. He's unpredictable. But that's what I love about you. You're not like other QBs. You're just you. Just Josh. You're sexy. You're at the spark that ignites my burning lust for game day once again. As I tread these new waters, I move cautiously, while simultaneously filled with excitement and the naive foolishness of that first love. It's like finger banging for the first time in the back of the school bus. Poetic. I live in LA now, but the miles between us are just a physical barrier. I know that on a much more real and spiritual level, I'm right there with you in the stadium. And I believe in you. I believe in us. I know I'm rattling on. I feel silly. Just know that when the sun sets on Saturday, and you're going over the X's and O's in your head before the big game, I'll be sending you some X's and O's of my own. Goodbye, Josh. Go Bills. That was a bit cringy. Right before I started this channel, I actually had a channel where I made fun of weird stuff on the internet, and this most likely would have made the cut. Alright guys, so that's going to have to do it for this video. Like I said, this is something that I was trying differently. I wanted to go through the Reddit page, mine specifically, and then the Buffalo Bills Reddit, sort of look through some of the submissions, have a conversation, laugh at some funny-ass memes. So, say that you like this video. Let me know whether or not that you want me to do it again. Say that this video gets 300 likes in the first 24 hours, then I will make sure that this is a part of my weekly upload schedule. Yeah, so besides that, guys, thank you for tuning in to yet another edition of the Mafia Report. And once again, baby, let's go Buffalo.